Hello, it's Peter American. I'm at Catalina Island. It's a beautiful day and I have a big question to ask. Do you think all the things that are happening in the world are happening in isolation? Do you think that we have leaders that are idiots? And I mean that. If you go and look at the Prime Minister of New Zealand or the Prime Minister of Canada, you can't help but think that they're morons. So the question is, do you think these things are happening in isolation? The fact that prices are going up, the fact that there is a war going on, that we're all being agitated, the fact that something happened in 2020. Do you know what 2022 is? There happens to be a real demographic problem. Most societies in the world over the last 40 years haven't had children. I'm talking about in the West. And they're now retiring en masse. Now, when you look at that, you have to go and say, well, how is that a bad thing? Hopefully they've saved. Well, what happens if they haven't saved? People are not contributing. Most people also stop acquiring things from age 48 and beyond. So the economies are going to be slowing down. I had a conversation with Edward Dowd. He was a former BlackRock manager, but he's also someone who's investigated the insurance industry, looking at disability, looking at death. He's also looked at what the Fed's been doing. And he said something to me that was actually very disturbing, something that I had not thought of. And he said, we have been in a deflationary period since 2008. And I sat there and I thought about it. And I had realized I had completely missed it because I hadn't been looking for it. I'd been looking at the fact that in 1958, that was the height of the baby boom. So baby boomers, the majority of them were retired. However, when he pointed that out to me, that made sense. And what does that mean, a deflationary period? Well, the Fed and most central banks have printed trillions and trillions of dollars, probably a gazillion dollars. We'll never even know exactly how much it is. They create something out of nothing and they're able to take something that's valuable, something you've created, your life energy. And what he was sharing with me is this money that was printed didn't go back into the economy. Have you seen the roads getting better? I haven't. Have you seen things getting better? No. They've gone back into the financial institutions and they bought stocks and they bought real estate. And there's nothing to push the cost of real estate up. There's nothing really behind it, nor has there ever been any reason why stocks, especially zombie companies, have been going up. It was just the velocity of cash, but that velocity has gone away, and what that means is how often money changes hands, and the money wasn't changing hands that was being printed. It's going immediately into those assets, making us believe that the economy was growing when it wasn't. Those are just my thoughts. I'm going to have a really beautiful day, and I want you to start thinking, because when you look at things individually, they look separate, but when you go 40, 50,000 feet into the air, you're able to see that things are connected, and there's a lot more going on.